This video from showmehowtodothis.com is going to show you not really how to put together a slideshow, because it's pretty obvious inside of this program. There's this program called Flash Slideshow Maker. It's from a company called ANV Soft, and I'm amazed, but the program is actually free. So you can actually get this program for free, and there's a link to it below the video here. But I'm not really going to walk you through creating a slideshow. I'm just going to take it for granted that you can figure out how to use the program. It's pretty simple to figure out. What I do want to show you in this video, though, is how we take a slideshow we produce it in here. So we'll go ahead and show you it being produced inside of this program. And then I'm going to show you how to incorporate it into your existing web layout so that you can have a slideshow on your current web page that's a Flash slideshow that loads pretty quickly. So I'm going to take you now to the production page to show you all the different options that you have for producing a slideshow in here in this program, and then show you how to integrate that into your existing web layout. So this program gives you a ton of options for creating slideshows, and on the previous I just chose the slides that I wanted to include in this slideshow, and then it gives you a ton of options for actually creating a slideshow. Now you can do whatever you want. I'm just going to choose this thumbnail role, and you can choose whatever width and height you want. Now, to keep it within the limitations of most web browsers, or some web browsers, some people are still browsing very slowly, some people are still using web browsers that are, at 800 by 600 resolution. So you don't want your resolution real high unless you're catering to high-end people, people who are familiar with the internet and things. So 640 by 480 is pretty standard. That's pretty good. You could also do like this, but let's just stick with the thumbnail roll here, and you can actually add music into your production too. This program is just great for what it allows you to do. So play around with it, decide what you like. I'm going to show you the most important thing on the next page. So just play around in here and see what you like. See what works best for your display of photos and slides that you want to use. If the background color, the main background color for your website is white, make sure that you change the background color so that it fits in with the layout of your website. So just make this color whatever the color is for your website. Okay, and once you've got everything the way you like it, you've added some music maybe to this particular slideshow, click Next, and go ahead and click to create a Flash file only, and go ahead and click Next. It's going to ask you where you want to put it, and you can just choose wherever you want to put it, but I'm going to go ahead and choose here. And now that I've chosen my folder, I'm going to go ahead and click Publish Now. And the program is going to go ahead and create my slideshow and put it together. Now, if you have more slides or bigger music, it's going to take a little longer for it to put it together. But once it puts it all together, you can go ahead and open the output folder. So it's going to give you the option to do that. Go ahead and open the output folder, but you might want to preview it, make sure everything is the way you want it to be. Okay, and you'll notice that on the video, when it shows up here, or on the display, basically, you can select here, it will play for you, but it does include an advertisement until you get the free, or don't get the free version anymore. But even on the free version, it's still pretty darn cool. So if there were more here, it would actually scroll all the way across, but it looks pretty good. That's kind of the way I want it. Great. And I can click down here to see all of them. Right? So that's the presentation. It looks good. I like it that way. And now I'm going to show you how to integrate it into your website. So I closed out of that, and now I'm going to open the output folder. And inside of the output folder, there are two files here. I named it Slideshow, so it's slideshow.swf and slideshow.html. I'm going to go ahead and upload the slideshow.swf with a program called FileZilla or any other FTP program you want to use. And so that's going to get uploaded to a location on your website. And then you're going to go ahead and open this in whatever your editor is, whatever program you use for editing. Now, I don't use Dreamweaver. Sometimes I use Dreamweaver. Sometimes I use FrontPage. So I'm going to go ahead and use FrontPage in this case. Inside of Microsoft FrontPage, I'm going to have the code up above here. Dreamweaver looks a little different, but the code you want to put this into your existing web layout is this everything between the object tags. So I'm going to copy everything between the object tags, and then I'm going to put it into my current site layout. So I'm going to show you an example of that. Now, this is the gallery page for a site called Lighthouse Technologies, and in here there's this little field. This is just a cell where they want to have the slideshow placed. So I'm going to go ahead and go right into that cell, and in here I'm going to go ahead and paste everything that was in the object. Now I want to make sure that it actually points to the right place, so I'm going to put in the full web address. You don't have to do this, but if you want to make sure it works, I would just make sure you put in the full web address for where it actually is located. And then that's pretty much it. All that's left to do is upload it. So I'm going to upload it, and then the next thing I'm going to show you is actually it running live on the internet. Okay, so now I'm on this website. I have uploaded it, and I'm going to go ahead and click on the gallery page and see what happens. It takes a minute to load, but it looks like my gallery is live on this page. Now, I might want to do some editing with it, or whatever, or I might decide at some point that I really want to get rid of this little logo, so I'm going to buy the full version. But if you don't buy the full version even now, you can still have a really kind of cool looking slideshow on your website. So I would probably tweak this and make some changes and make it look a little better on the page, but this is pretty straightforward. So this has been a simple video from showmehowtodothis.com, and you can visit us online for all kinds of how-tos about all kinds of helpful stuff.